Hi, Kim West, the Sleep Lady, and in today's video, I'm going to answer Deshanta's question. Here's what she wrote in. My daughter is 9 months old, and she's never slept through the night. She's usually asleep between 10:30 and 11 p.m. She gets up twice during the night at 1 and at 4 a.m., and then she'll wake up for good between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. The only way she goes to sleep after waking in the middle of the night is by giving her a bottle. She's teething now and has been diagnosed with acid reflux. Unfortunately, right now she's unable to have her own room to sleep without us by her. She sleeps in her crib fine, and she doesn't sleep through the night. The only way she falls asleep is if I rock her, and we've tried Cry It Out, and I couldn't take it. I've tried cutting back the formula amount, and she's still waking up during the night. I need help. I'm exhausted. I'm starting a new job, and I can't be cranky for my new job. I've seen I don't know where to start, and I don't know what time to start putting her down to sleep. I've seen between 7:30 and 8:30, but that's when she's taking her last nap before she goes down for the night. Please help. Desperate and tired mother. Okay, Deshanta. So lots of great information. Thank you for sharing all of that. First things first, you mentioned two important things. One is you're concerned about her feeding during the day and whether she needs feeding at night. And you also told me that she was recently diagnosed with acid reflux. I'd like you to go back to your pediatrician and say, ask two things. One is, given her age and weight, how many calories should she be consuming, or ounces of formula, and if she's taking solid meals during the day, and therefore how many, or if at all, ounces of formula does she need at night to help her be able to sleep through the night in a 10 to 11 hour period. Okay, and then I want you to add into that and tell me about reflux. Does she need medication? And is this affecting her feeding during the day? And does that change your plans for the night and the sleep coaching? Because if her reflux warrants medication, then you really want to wait until the reflux is under control and she's not experiencing pain before you start sleep coaching. Because the crying that can potentially happen with sleep coaching will make the reflux worse. And we also don't want to lay her down, her reflux causing pain, and then we don't know whether she's crying because of pain or the sleep coaching and you changing things. Okay, so those are two really important things that I want you to do before you start sleep coaching. Then, or even actually in the meantime, while you're doing that, you could start to experiment with one of two ways of pushing her bedtime earlier, particularly if when you're starting your new job, you're going to have to get up earlier in the morning, and therefore she's going to have to get up earlier and either go to daycare, or if you're having a nanny, or I'm not sure how she'll be cared for during the day. So that's a consideration. So let's say she has to start getting up at 7 a.m. For you to get out the door and get to your new job, and she needs to go to bed closer to, 7:30. Usually 7:30 is an average bedtime for this age group, but yes, it could be in her circumstance 8. So you could do one of two things. You could try to kind of slowly push her bedtime earlier, or you could, when you said this last nap time is 7:30, make that her bedtime. And then of course, she'll start her day earlier. And that might not be a bad thing because it could help you and her kind of get ready for your new job. Okay, so then that means that you'll shift all of the naps. So in the article below this video, I will post a link to a typical schedule for her age group so that you can start to work towards that. Again, continue to rock her to sleep and give her those bottles during the sleep until you talk to your doctor. After you talk to your doctor and you have a plan and the reflux is under control and you know what you want to do with night weaning, then you can work through the 9 to 12 month old chapter of my book, or you could join Gentle Sleep Solutions, where we'll kind of help you to coach you through the process through a series of videos and emails. Because you're going to want to focus on bedtime awake and then have your night weaning plan and do that gentle sleep coaching, which is what I talk about in Good Night Sleep Tight. And you do what they call the Sleep Lady Shuffle, where you stay with her and you offer physical and verbal reassurance. So you do not have to do cry it out at all. So, and then you'll slowly move out of the room. But it's all outlined in my book, but those are some helpful beginning steps.